Whew, girl, today it's a topic which a lot of people ask me in DMs. So, how to deal with breakups? I had actually the possibility to marry once, I think. And it turns out that this guy was actually not for me. That's okay. Because whenever I am, let's say, going back to the point in which I think that, okay, but right now I'm here and right now I'm like happy in this moment, but sometimes you have this kind of thought that what if I would even stay with that person, right? So would it be that would it be the same? Would my life change? Would my life be worse? And usually, yes, your life would be worse if you would stay with that person, because one thing and one secret that I understood in this life is that if it's over, if it got over for a reason of another, there was a reason it got over. So what happened is that my last huge story was with a guy that I met literally in the train, and he asked me if I like the crackers, and he wanted to offer me the crackers, but I said, listen, bro, I don't want any crackers. I was kind of bitch to him, but he was nice, and we just talked for like 4 hours straight, and I just went out of the train. He went back of me and said, okay, you have any kind of, I don't know, Facebook, etc. So we changed just the Facebook IDs, and then I went abroad to Indonesia for one of my tours, and then when I came back we just met, and we like literally didn't separate it from then. And after a month he suddenly proposed to me, and I was like, okay, I think it's good. So literally my mom was like, marry the guy, he wants you, marry him. And I was like very suspicious. I was like, oh, something is wrong here, but okay, girl, like 1 month and he already is like, oh my god, let's marry and everything. I was like, I want to know you. So after some time I just understood that he was very possessive and very jealous, and he literally locked me in the house of his going for work and didn't give me the keys. So basically I could not go outside the house. So the situation is that if I would call the police at that point and the police would verify that someone locked me in the house without giving me the possibility to go out, that would be a kidnapping case. Okay, so in Italy this kind of stuff is very, very against the law and very, very serious. So I felt for him and I think that I love him, so I not call the police at that time, but that gave me a super red light. So he tried to like escape from the situation, saying, oh no, it just happened, I'm gonna give you the keys, etc. But I'm like, listen, you want to marry me and you don't give me the keys of the house, and you kind of want me to shift to the house, and it's very strange, and I don't believe in all of that right now, and I'm not that keen to believe you. So then he started raising his voice, and I felt that, okay, he's attacking me, and I got scared that he will actually attack me physically. So I literally closed myself in the room and I called for my friend and I said, okay, tomorrow I'm out of here because this guy is a weirdo, and I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why he's so oppressive. And at the end of the story, like after like 5 minutes, he acted like everything was just perfect and everything, nothing happened. Okay, and I was like, I don't believe you anymore, and I don't believe in anything that you say. So the next day he done the same thing. He closed me in the house, so I literally had to break the window and go outside the house from the window. This is how I escaped from that house. And later on I got to know that he was literally cheating on me with a girl from I don't know where. And so at the end of the day, I am lucky that I haven't married him, and I'm very, very happy that nothing happened. So, strange thing and very, very strange situation that happened after that is that I just understood that despite him being a prick to me, I still missed him, and I still had this problem with dealing with my feelings, because for my brain, I still been with that person, so I still felt for him, even though he was not the right person for me. So I tried to understand my feelings and process them. Obviously, I was in the dark place for at least a month after this, because I had to understand why the people are so weird, why the people who are near you want to possess you. I wanted to understand and process of how did it all this happen, because I gave you the span of like 2 months in which I literally felt for a person, and I literally wanted to see my future with that person, but I just discovered that he was a psychopath. Okay, so at the end of the story, I wanted to deal with my feelings, and that gave me the span of 1 month just to understand what happened and process those feelings. So what I took as a lesson from what happened in my life is try to understand that you will need time. Try to understand that even if it was a very toxic relationship, you will still have the span of the time in which you will have to grieve this relationship. So it's nothing bad in what you actually feel. So feelings are there to be understand and to be processed. And if you don't deal with those feelings, if you don't allow yourself for this grief, you will lock it inside, and then you will go with this grief, and you will come with this grief in another relationship, and it's not good. It's just not healthy for you as a person. So first thing, if it ended for a reason, and that reason, keep in mind that reason. So try to not do the same mistake just because you don't know how to process your feelings. Stop for a second, allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to understand your feelings, allow yourself to process that. It will take 1, 2, 3 months. Okay, you have time. Nobody is running behind you. This is not a marathon, okay? Or this is not a super sprint. There is no way that you will have a normal relationship after the trauma if you don't process the trauma at 100%. So my advice to you is that you give yourself a time and allow yourself to process and grieve, even though maybe your relationship was not one of the best in your life. Okay? So let me know in the comments your thoughts, and as usually, like and subscribe and ring the bell. If not, jingle bell. Bye. See you next time.